Pioneer fans, Pioneer Varsity Football is live and on the air.
Nearly 2,000 of the state's top student athletes will be recognized for excelling academically and in school activities through the MHSAA's Scholar Athlete Award, underwritten by Farm Bureau Insurance. The applicants will be in the running for a total of 32 $1,000 college scholarships. Application materials are available exclusively online through the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Here are 5 more good reasons for multi-sport participation. Multi-sport athletes are more coachable. They have higher athletic ceilings. They become better talent in the long run. They have higher sports IQs. Their sport skills transfer, and they are better teammates. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Here are 5 good reasons for high school multi-sport participation. Fewer overuse injuries, less opportunity for emotional burnout, exposure to different kids and coaches, exposure to different roles, and learning to compete better. Being a multi-sport participant can help a kid become a more well-rounded person. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Where can you find good information on all kinds of topics related to the well-being of our student athletes? Check out the health and safety page of the MHSAA website. Learn about multi-sport participation, heat and hydration, cardiovascular resources, as well as insurance benefits available for our students. It's all on the health and safety page of MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
The love of the game draws us to sports, as players, coaches, spectators, and officials. For officials, it's a way to stay in the game they once played, to feel the thrill of putting on the uniform, stepping out of the playing surface, hustling to make the call, and building the relationships which could only be built in sports. If you still have that love for the game, we always need new officials. Register now at MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Sportsmanship has never been more important between the lines in athletics and outside those lines in our communities. To listen, to respect, to understand, to practice common decency, to have competition without contentiousness. Sportsmanlike qualities are essential components of life itself. Let's all work together to not only be good sports, but good people. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Just having a little issue working with our scoreboard, and looks like we won't have the time. We'll just have, and that'll be fine. We'll just have, hopefully, the 1st and 10 and everything, because we'll manually do it. So welcome, everyone, to Hollway Field for this game versus the Dexter Dreadnoughts. 1-1. Both squads are 1-1 with the teams. And all of a sudden, the scoreboard thing looked like it started to work. So let's see if we can quickly edit that. And this is what happens when you're the chief cook and bottle washer all at the same time. as we'll see if that clock will start to show up. Anyway, both these squads are 1-2 on the season. Pioneer fell to the first game, then beat Lincoln by a score of 21-7, and then they fell last week 56-0 at Skyline, at Saline. This is what happens when I'm trying to do three things and talk at once. Taking a look, Pioneer is 1-2. Then taking a look at Dexter. Dexter is 1-2 as well. They lost the first game to Franklin 27-3. And it looks like that is coming down, so we'll hope that works. Then they lost to Saline 41-25. Then they beat Bedford 44-0. So we will see what today's game brings, as that's a big, huge win by this Dexter Dreadnought team for last week. Pioneer overall 438 wins, 228 losses, and 6 draws for a 65.6% winning percentage. Dexter 250 wins, 387 losses, 11 draws for a 39.4 winning percentage. Pioneer Dexter played 11 times. Pioneer has won 7, lost 4, although they've lost the last 3. Pioneer has a 63% winning percentage. And let's turn it over to the band announcer.
To honor America, would you now please rise, remove your hats, and join Director of Bands, Mr. David Leach, and the Pioneer Marching Band in the singing of our national anthem.
the fantastic Pioneer Marching Band. We really appreciate their hard work out here. Again, 2-1 Pioneer versus 2-2 Dexter. Coming in, these two teams, taking a look at the SEC Red standings. They are knotted up at 1-1. So at the very top, Monroe is 2-0, Saline is 2-0, so they have the top. Then you have Bedford, Ann Arbor, Pioneer, Dexter, and Ann Arbor Huron all knotted up in third place at 1-1. Then Lincoln and Skyline are 0-2 on the season. So big win by this team last week. As we'll pull that up again, that was a big win versus Bedford, 44-0. So at this point in time, Bedford 1-1. So it was a huge win by this Dexter team. We'll see what that entails today. Bedford won. They won their game, they're coming in next week. So we'll see exactly what happens with that. Again, these teams, Pioneer has lost 3 of the last 4 to Dexter. Last year they lost 51-7. 2001 they lost 69-13. 2020 they lost 49-14, and then they won in 2012. That was the last win, 69-0. But there was a big 8-year gap between those two. Their first time these two teams met was back in 2004, and was a 60-13 win by Pioneer. Last season, Dexter was 12-1. They had Cole Cabana, who is now across the street over at the University of Michigan, and Parachek, the fantastic tight end receiver. He is now up at Michigan State. I don't think I've seen him play yet either, but both of them extremely talented, and Pioneer will not miss seeing them over on the Dexter sideline. As we have 12 minutes up on the clock, getting ready to go. The next game is going to be next week, next Friday. That is going to be versus those Bedford Kicking Mules. So we'd love to see you down here. Please come on down. CTN is going to have the game today as well. You can see their cameras across the way. They don't do it live, so if you watch this game, decide, boy, I'd love to see that again, but I'd love to see a different broadcast. CTN should have it up on their YouTube site tomorrow, so check that out. And I believe, I have a question mark on that, I believe they may well be here for the Bedford game as well, but that is going to be 7 p.m. on the 22nd. So Pioneer will have Bedford. George Lundborn is the back judge. Let me put this.
One judge is Mark Mazan. The head linesman is Scott Murray. The umpire, Keith Youngquist. And the man in the white hat, the referee, Gary Gastos.
I always appreciate John letting everyone know, the officials. I'm very grateful for that. Pioneer will be without their starting quarterback today, Kellen Wong, injured in the last game versus Saline. So we'll see exactly who Coach Griggs ends up having out under center, or back in shotgun, I should say. Pioneer looking to kick off as Yansane back to kick. Pioneer in their black jerseys, Dexter in their white tops, maroon bottoms with their white helmets. Pioneer spreads out. 5 players to the left, 5 players to the right. Yansane back to kick it away. Puts the right foot into it. That comes all the way down into the near corner. That will go out of bounds. That will be a flag. And we have seen teams force the re-kick a fair amount on this. Otherwise, it'll be starting at the 35-yard line. So we'll see exactly what Dexter chooses to do. Looks like they're going to get that ball set at the 35-yard line. So first time this season that we've broadcast that they haven't made him re-kick. Under center is number 18 for the Dreadnoughts, as that's Arndt. Back deep is Johnson in the pistol formation. 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Arndt takes it, Hands off, coming up the near side, still on his feet, out past the 50, down to the 45, spills forward to the 44-yard line was Ronnie Johnson. He has a first down. That brings up 1st and 10 for Dexter, 11:50 left to go here. That ball on the ground, diving and grabbing it. Pioneer gets the ball that was on the ground, and it's a turnover. Didn't see exactly who grabbed that, but Pioneer taking that, and on the replay we see the handoff. It was punched out. Beautiful job back there by Gary to punch that ball out and cause that turnover. Pioneer, 1st and 10. As that's going to be from their own 47-yard line. I have to remember we actually have replay today. Thank you very much to Mike Butler. We are really trying to make sure that do a little bit better each time. So back, Malik Farha takes it, turning to the right. Malik Farha gets out 3 yards down to the 49-yard line. Malik Farha has been playing receiver. He's also been playing in the defense, and now he's in the shotgun formation. To his right is Houseman in the backfield. Malik Farha stays in shotgun formation. One receiver to the left, that is McCoy. Now Brabs comes over tight to line of scrimmage on the left-hand side. 2 receivers over on the right, that is Berghart and Powell. Malik Farha calls for the snap, now runs to his left. Malik Farha looking for a block and taken down as he'll lose a yard. Back to the 48-yard line as tried to get around and cut on the near side, and a good play by Dexter to take him down. That brings up 3rd and 9 for Pioneer here at their own 28-yard line after the turnover. Pioneer looking to try and make something happen. Shotgun formation for Malik Farha. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end tight to the line of scrimmage on the right-hand side. Dexter showing blitz up the middle. Malik Farha bumbles it but takes it, rolling to his right-hand side, throws it out. That's caught by Brabs. That should be a first down. Out, down near the 40. They'll mark it at the 41-yard line. Pioneer with the first down. It's a great pass out to Brabs, and you can see tackled by a number of players there on the Dexter side. So 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line of the Dreadnoughts. 10:02 left to go here in the first. The official over there, some of the official talking to Powell, showing Houston McCoy wide to the left. So they talked it over and they said ineligible downfield, so they're gonna walk it back. That is going to bring up 3rd and 5. No, they're continuing to walk it back. So it would be a dead ball foul. It was 3rd and 9. So they'll walk it back 5 yards from there. It'll end up being 3rd and 14 from their own 43-yard line. So ineligible player downfield wipes out a fantastic gain on the pass by Malik Farha. That ball booted all the way down. That'll bounce as Al-Kakani watch it go down. That right around the 24-yard line. Dexter will take over there. There is a flag on the field, though. So we'll see what the laundry is about. That flag is right around the 40-yard line. 9:45 left to go here in the first. Scoreless so far between these two teams. Dexter had the ball first, but Pioneer created a turnover. Gary able to punch it out. Then Pioneer looked like they had a first down, but that called back due to an ineligible player downfield, and that forced a punt by Pioneer. Personal foul on Pioneer, so that's going to be 15 yards in addition. So they're walking that ball out to the 40-yard line. So Dexter with good starting field position. They start from the 35 last time. They'll start from the 40 this time. 1st and 10. 2 receivers, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. As Arndt in the backfield now. Johnson in motion from the right to the left. And he'll actually come off the field. As coming in for him is Nemi. So Nemi comes all the way over on the, Novara comes all the way over on the right-hand side. So 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Hands off to Johnson. Johnson up the middle. Johnson has room down to the 40, down to the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. Johnson explodes up the middle, and Ronnie Johnson makes the touchdown at 9:36. As he's able to get right up the middle, and once he gets past, able to split the linebackers. And Johnson with speed gets it all the way down into the end zone. 6-0, Dexter with the lead, extra point pending. As Cooer on to kick the extra point. The holder looked like it was going to be Goodrich, but now Goodrich runs off. No fun when your holder runs to the sideline. They'll bring someone else back in. So holder is going to be Boyce. Cooer back to kick. Snap is down. The kick is up. And the kick is good. That makes it 7-0 Dexter as they score on their second offensive possession. That'll make it 7-0. Pioneer will have the ball right after this kickoff, and they'll look to try and cut into this Dexter lead. As the penalty stopped the first down in Pioneer's first drive. Dexter gathered around. Again, Pioneer in their all black uniforms, black tops, black pants, black helmets with purple trim. Numbers in white on the back and on the front. Dexter in their white jerseys with maroon numbers on the front and on the back. Maroon stripe on the white helmet and maroon pants with the white stripe on the side. Cooer gets set right at the 40-yard line to kick it away. He gets that set right between the hash marks. 5 players to his right, 5 players to his left. Craig goes back deep to the far side. Al Kakani back deep to the near side for Pioneer. 9:36 left to go here in the first. 7-0. Dexter with the lead. The official makes his way off the field. And there's the whistle, set to get going. Pioneers' next offensive possession, end over end kick, down, caught right at Craig, picks it up, trying to get ahead. He's taken down right, gets past the 15-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 18-yard line. So forward progress for Craig out to the 18-yard line. And that will bring up 1st and 10 for Pioneer. Craig did a good job of, after he dropped it, getting it back up and getting yards. It's easy to get a little nervous when things like that happen. He did a good job not letting that turn into anything worse. 9:30 left to go here in the first. 7-0. Dexter with the lead. 1st and 10 for Pioneer as they're huddled up on the near side. Brabs goes wide to the far side. And now it looks like it's going to be Houseman at quarterback. So 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Houseman has McCoy in the backfield with him in shotgun formation. Houseman hands off to McCoy, trying the right-hand side. He's bottled up. He'll get maybe, keeps fighting. Good job. 2 hard yards for McCoy. Kind of running up the middle towards that right-hand side, and he was able to find just enough space to get a couple yards. That'll be 2nd and 8. Two receivers wide to the left. Powell is the widest among them. Malik Farha just in the slot to the left. And actually, Malik Farha will come off the field now. So Burkhart and Pioneer calls a timeout. So they want to talk things over. 3-yard run on first down by McCoy. Let's play a quick message from the MHSAA, and we'll be right back.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
All right, after a Pioneer timeout, Pioneer now has 2 timeouts left. 2nd and 7 from the 21-yard line. McCoy wide to the left, Burkhart inside of him, and Brabs inside of that. 1 receiver low, or 2 receivers to the right. Houseman takes it, gets throwing back to McCoy, and that off of his hand. A little bit behind where he was expecting it. That is incomplete. That brings up 3rd and 7. Pioneer looking to try and get their first down. Kellen Wong injured. We hope he's going to be all right. Upper body injury. We wish him the best, as it is a nicked-up Pioneer team. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Brabs tight to the line of scrimmage. That grab, Malik Farha alone in the backfield, throws it. Just almost grabbed, but Burkhart not able to get it as that bounces off the grass. As good attempt by Burkhart and not quite able to hang on as Malik Farha rolled to the right. Looking for Burkhart and couldn't quite get it complete. Brabs back to kick it away. 9:02 left to go here in the first. 7-0. Dexter with the lead. 4th and 7 Pioneer. Brabs back inside his own 10-yard line. He gets it, kicks it away. High kick down over on this near side. That's grabbed. Bringing it ahead is Navarra. Navarra down the near side, and he's run out the near sideline, right about the 38-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark at the 38-yard line, as he was able to get it cut to the right-hand side. And a good job, Crosley, getting his hands on the back and pushing him out. 1st and 10. Dexter continues to get a better and better field position as they started at the 35 to 40. Now they're at Pioneer's 38-yard line. Coming out, Arndt in pistol formation. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Looks like it's continuing Johnson deep in the pistol formation. Pioneer, 4 down linemen. Hand off to Johnson, trying the near side. Johnson spills through a couple tacklers coming down to the 10, the 5. Touchdown. Johnson makes it 14-0. 2 last plays by Dexter, run from the line of scrimmage, and 2 touchdowns by Johnson, as he's able to find a seam, break a tackle down the near side, and all the way down. Johnson showing his speed, as Dexter's running game doesn't seem to have missed much with Cabana over at Michigan. 8:45 left to go. Extra point pending. Cooer in to kick the extra point. Snap is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. 14-0. Dexter in the lead on Pioneer, as Pioneer caused a turnover in Dexter's first offensive possession, but since then Dexter scored on the last 2. It's a big play by Gary to cause the turnover on the first possession for Dexter. Now the Pioneer defense reeling a little bit, looking for some answers, trying to shut down Johnson. It's not easy when you don't have your starting quarterback and a number of players kind of dinged up and injured. Back deep. Al-Kakani back deep to the near side. Malik Farha back deep to the far side. Back to kick it away is Kruer. He has that ball set between the hash marks right at the 40-yard line. 5 players to his left, 5 players to his right. Kruer raises the left hand. Puts his right foot into it, end over end kick. That goes inside the 5, caught there by Malik Farha. Malik Farha coming ahead to 15, encounters pressure, taken down right around the 20-yard line. Looks like they'll mark it exactly at the 20. Pioneer 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. They'll take it there. So you can see Malik Farha got a little bit of room, tried to cut through, but just not a hole where he could find a little bit of extra room. Did good to get back to the 20-yard line. Pioneer defense huddled with their coaching staff. 8:39 left to go here in the first, under the lights at Hollway Field. Both teams 1-2 on the season. Both teams looking to get the 500. Try and get to 2-1 in the SEC Red. Right now, Selena Monroe, there was a flag down right around the 50-yard line. So that is going to move Pioneer ahead on the infraction. Excuse me, that was a personal foul on Pioneer. So Pioneer with the penalty, that will back Pioneer up. They had 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. That will be half the distance to the goal. 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. 8:39 left to go. It's not a fun starting position. 1 receiver wide to the left, 2 to the right. Malik Farha, shotgun formation, trying the left-hand side, flag down. Malik Farha trying to get out of the tackle, ends up down right around the 8-yard line as Robeson able to make the tackle, but we'll see what the flag is. So you can see Farha coming to the near side, and Robeson able to tackle him in the good open field tackle. So it looks like a legal procedure against Pioneer. Penalty is declined. So 2nd and 10, as Dexter would rather waste the down than allow Pioneer to replay 1st down. It's Malik Farha in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left. Akram Farha, the widest among it. Burkhart just inside of him. Powell wide to the right. Brabs tight to the line of scrimmage on that right-hand side. Malik Farha in the backfield. Looks like Houseman just offset, just behind the line of scrimmage. Malik Farha takes it, runs to the right-hand side. Pressure coming and immediately taken down, as in the backfield was Wonderash. Woodrash able to get back, and no place to go for Malik Farha as a blitzing linebacker able to cause that. That'll be third down. The ball, we'll say he'll lose a yard, so that'll be 3rd and 11 from the 9-yard line. Well, they'll say actually lost 2 yards, so 3rd and 12, Pioneer. 7:47 and counting here in the first. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end tight to the line of scrimmage on the left-hand side. Malik Farha calling, and that's going to be a false start. As again, another thing when you don't have your starting quarterback is the cadence is just a little different. It's not what you've worked with, and that can make it tough on everybody. So false start backs Pioneer up as the Pioneer crowd, the Pioneer students, looks like maybe a tie-dye. I see a few folks in tie-dye. Across the way, the Dexter student section is all in safety vests as though they're construction workers. They have some big sign caution over there. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Malik Farha back in shotgun formation. Houseman just to his left. Malik Farha rolls to the left. Malik Farha looking down. He'll get past the 10, jumps to the near sideline and couldn't get past as he is wrapped down. Tried to get around Homo, but could not get away from him. So Malik Farha gains about 5 yards. They'll bring up 4th and 9. So Brabs back to punt. Standing right around the Pioneer 40-yard line is Navarra. And a whistle right as the snap happened. That is offside on Dexter. Probably not going to change whether they punt because it'll still be 4th and 4 deep in Pioneer territory, but hopefully that'll give Brabs just a little bit more room back there. So that'll be 4th and 4, although if Dexter wants to commit another offside, that would give Pioneer first down. Pioneer would not mind that. Brabs back to kick now. Navarra standing just right around the 50-yard line. Brabs takes the high snap, kicks it away, puts his right foot into it. He drives Navarra back to his own 40-yard line. Pressure coming out. Kakani takes him and tackles him down. Daniels there as well, and a flag flies him from behind. Sal Kakani was trying to take him down. I'm not sure if they're going to say Daniels. And later, if it was a holding, we'll see exactly what it was. You can see there. Al Kakani doing a good job to grab him and drive him down. The officials talking things over. Flag right around the 50-yard line. 5 minutes, 51 seconds left to go here in the first. 14-0. Dexter with the lead here at Hollway Field. First of 2 home games in a row. So that is a foul on Dexter. So I was trying to get the signal, and I did not see the official make the signal. So probably a holding, most likely where they threw it. I believe that was the initial indication. So this will be the second worst starting field position for the Dreadnoughts. They start from the 35 originally. Now they have it 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line to start this drive. As in the backfield, Arndt in shotgun formation. Johnson with him, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Arndt takes it. Arndt, pressure coming. Arndt Back, trying to avoid McCoy. Now Burghardt back there. Throw to Johnson. Johnson has it on the far side. Johnson breaks the tackle. Johnson running down the far side to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, the 5. Touchdown. Dexter makes it 21-0 as a long pass down the far side. It looked like Houston McCoy was going to track Ernst down in the backfield. As you can see, Houston McCoy came in, and Ernst just did a good job of taking it and throwing it on the run to the far side to Johnson. Not an easy pass. And once everyone had flowed over to the near side, that opened up some lanes down the far side. Johnson able to fire it and run all the way down. Kruger for the kick, trying to make it 21-0. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 21-0. Dexter with the lead. 5:35 left to go here in the first. Pioneer able to cause a turnover on the first Dexter drive. Then Dexter has scored 3 drives in a row since then, with 2 runs by Johnson and then a pass caught by Johnson over to the far side. Pioneer will get the ball back. Well, the one upside is the Pioneer defense is getting plenty of time to rest. They haven't had to be on the field too long as they're trying to figure out this potent Dexter offense. Again, Dexter last game, they put up some big points on Bedford, 44-0 on Bedford last week. That's a team the Pioneer sees next week. All set right between the hash marks as they're going to get set at the 40-yard line. Kruger. It's back deep. Akram Farha. Or no, that's Craig to the far side. That kick is away. Grabs, bringing it ahead is Al-Kakani. Al-Kakani tries the far side and taken down right around the 20-yard line. Markham right at the 20. 1st and 10 for Pioneer at the 20-yard line. 5:29 left to go. 21-0. Pioneer talking things over on the sideline. Dexter set. So they have one safety high, just about 11, 12 yards back. 3 linemen tight to the line of scrimmage. Linebackers back. Pioneer shows 3 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Houseman in shotgun formation with McCoy to his right-hand side. Houseman hands off to McCoy. McCoy trying the middle. McCoy, as he has taken down many tacklers there. Among them were Cook, who got there, number 80 Cook. As again, the handoff, McCoy tried to cut right up the middle. And Cook there trying to see the other player down at the bottom. As the clock at the 5-minute mark, 21-0. Dexter with the lead. 2nd and 8 for Pioneer here in the first quarter. Powell wide to the left. 2 receivers wide to the right. Houseman in shotgun formation. Houseman quickly throws. That grab by Brabs. Brabs with the pass caught right at the line of scrimmage. He moves forward to about the 25-yard line. There is a flag on the play. So Pioneer gaining 3 yards on that throw. As a good jobs by Brabs, who caught it just behind the line of scrimmage and picked up 3 yards on that far side. And that is a personal foul on Pioneer. So that is going to back Pioneer up. There's the flag right at the 24-yard line. So they will count off 15 yards. Now take them right to the 12-yard line. Third and 12 for Pioneer. Ball grabbed. Houseman running to the left-hand side. Houseman, and he went to cut and lost his footing, went down right around the 7-yard line, as that'll be a loss of 5. As it seemed like the snap might have surprised him a little bit. Houseman, he just tried to juke and got off balance, and pressure was coming. I'm not sure no matter how fleet of foot he was, he would have been able to avoid that tackler, but he tried his darndest. Brings up, so the chain gang had it as third. Now it's fourth down. There we go. So fourth and a country mile. Brab's in there. So fourth and 20. Brab's back in his end zone. That is a super uncomfortable place to be for a punter. Brab's takes it. Kicks his right foot into it. That will hit out of bounds, probably right around the 30-yard line. We'll see exactly where that'll be, the Pioneer 30-yard line. We'll see exactly where the officials mark it. Looks like they marked it back around the 27-yard line, maybe. Well, they'll mark it back at the 34-yard line. So let's say it went out at the 34-yard line. So 34-yard punt for Brabs. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. In shotgun formation, Johnson to his right. They have been scoring on the last 3 offensive drives. Pioneer showing blitz, linebackers up the middle. Throws over to the near side to Johnson. Johnson taken down as right on top. Craig, first one there on the tackle for Pioneer. As it was a good job. The throw to the near side to Johnson, and Craig just lined up and tackled him. Helped there by Burghardt. 2:57 left to go here in the first. 21-0. Dexter with the lead. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Shotgun formation for Johnson, moves to his right hip, now his left hip. Pioneer, 3 down linemen. Linebackers about 2 yards back. Hand off to Johnson. Johnson finds some room. Johnson slides down, has lost his footing. Daniels was approaching, puts his hands on him to mark him down. That'll be a first down, as you saw Johnson finding a little bit of room, but a good job as Craig and Daniels trying to come down. And it's actually Bondenberger instead of Houseman, number 9. Art back in shotgun formation, takes it, looks to his right, throws out to his right, and gets it. Touchdown as the throw to Navarra, and Navarra able to catch it and in. So Dexter able to score again. That makes it 27-0. Extra point pending, as you see Hurt coming over to the near side and able to throw it. And that caught right on the near side by Navarra.
Hey, man. When the word nothing comes out, you say it's slow. It's 0-0-0. Have it.
As to kick it, Kruger. Holder is Goodrich. The kick is up, and the kick is good. That makes it 28-0, 2:04 left to go. Here in the first, Dexter's offense has been really hard to slow down. They did a number of runs and then a pass play, couple pass plays to make things happen, try and keep the Pioneer defense off balance. So Dexter will kick away. Game time temperature was 68 degrees out, so it's starting to really feel like fall out here. You got that crisp football weather, which I love. As the sun kind of slowly going down behind us, you can see the clouds are getting orange back across the way. Back deep, Craig to the far side for Pioneer. Al Kakani to the near side. Ball set between the hash marks at the 40-yard line. Kruer. Set to kick it away. As that kick all the way back, Craig grabs it at his own 5-yard line. Craig out to the 15. Craig between the hash marks gets past the 20 before he's taken down. First out there was Thompson, who got the tackle. They'll bring him out to the 22-yard line as you can see that caught and able to go right up the middle, then kind of cut to the right-hand side, found a little bit of room, but that Dexter defense not giving a lot of space for Craig to make things happen. First and 10 for the 22-yard line, 28-0, Dexter with the lead. Bonenberger, number 9, not Hausman, out in shotgun formation. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Two backs in the backfield in shotgun formation with Bonenberger. That's Malik Farha. And Malik Farha takes the snap over to the right-hand side, takes the handoff. He's taken down as he'll get back to the 20-yard line. That will be a loss of 2. As the Dexter defense not allowing a lot of room, the linebackers were able to, the defensive lineman was able to hold them up and give the linebackers a chance to make that play. 1 minute, 33 seconds left to go and counting here in the first. 28-0, Dexter with the lead. Shotgun formation for Bonenberger. McCoy, the back in the backfield. Now Al Kakani joins him. Powell wide to the left. Brabs and another receiver wide to the right. Bonenberger rolling to his left. Bonenberger keeps it. Bonenberger out to the 20. Dives forward. He'll get about to the 23-yard line. We're going to mark him right back to the original line of scrimmage. They'll bring up 3rd and 10. As you can see, Bonenberger rolling, trying to find some room, but safety's coming in. And a tackle there by Pomo. So 3rd and 10 for Pioneer at their own 22-yard line. Two receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Bonenberger alone in shotgun formation. 4 linemen tight to the line of scrimmage for Dexter. Linebackers, 2 about 5 yards back, 1 close on the near line of scrimmage. Bonenberger takes it. Bonenberger throws it down the near side for Powell. Powell trying to get it just off the fingertips. In coverage back there was Saylor. And Powell just off of his fingertips. Not quite able to pull that in. Now bring up 4th and 10. As Brabs to kick it away. Well, not only Brabs playing receiver and playing all over the place and kicking, he's going to need to ice that leg at halftime. Brabs takes it, kicks it away, all the way back. That caught by Navarra. Navarra out to the 40, down to the 30. Navarra cuts to his left, trying to get around Brabs. Navarra down to the 15, all the way to the far side to the 5, and touchdown Navarra. Navarra runs it all the way back. That will make it 34-0 with the extra point pending. as Navarro was just back in that game. He caught it, and he dropped it, bounced and picked it up and hit full stride, racing down the near side. Then he angled over to the far side and was able to get just past, as Brab's tried a valiant attempt to get him but couldn't quite get him down. So that will make it at the end of the first, 34-0. Dexter with the lead. Let's play a quick message from the MHSAA.
Can you go anywhere and find an endeavor in society where we've come to accept and tolerate an adult, and even kids, treating another adult the way we allow spectators, coaches, and players to treat a high school game official? Can you? No one has the right to abuse game officials. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
So Pioneer without Kellen Wong, if you're wondering why Bondenberger and Malik Farah have taken a couple turns underneath center as they're doing their best to try and help this Pioneer offense. The band playing here, keeping all the Pioneer faithful entertained. So 12 minutes up on the clock. The ball is going to be placed on the 40-yard line. So I'm thinking maybe that I did not see a penalty marker, but it's still 28 up on the clock. So it must not have been a touchdown. It must have been a penalty marker. So it all happened and coincided with the end of the first quarter. So 28-0. Dexter with the lead. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. That ball taken by Arndt. Arndt throws it down on the near side, looking, and that caught Akram Farha trying to get the tackle, but that is a touchdown, as it was Reichener who got that. Gabe Reichener all the way out, and a really good throw by Arndt found it, and Akram Farha in coverage tried to take him down, tried to strip that ball, and just not able to get him down. There is an injured player for Dexter down around the 40-yard line. That will make it 34-0, though. Extra point pending. We hope the Dexter player is all right, as the training staff will work on that player. 11:54 here in the second. Pioneer huddles over on the near sideline as they continue to work on the Dexter player. Well, let's take a quick timeout, and hopefully that'll we'll try and use Murphy's Law for us, and hopefully that'll help the player get better here as we'll step away. How about a few messages from the MHSAA?
Here are 5 more good reasons for multi-sport participation. Multi-sport athletes are more coachable. They have higher athletic ceilings. They become better talent in the long run. They have higher sports IQs. Their sports skills transfer, and they are better teammates. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
The love of the game draws us to sports, as players, coaches, spectators, and officials. For officials, it's a way to stay in the game they once played, to feel the thrill of putting on the uniform, stepping out of the playing surface, hustling to make the call, and building the relationships which can only be built in sports. If you still have that love for the game, we always need new officials. Register now at MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
As Dexter helping the player off the field, I believe that was number, well, I don't have a 66, so it'll probably be 62 breaks. Maybe 55, you're right. That would be Kipke, 55 or 56 McDonough. Hard to see as he was helped off the field, and the coaching staff more concerned about the player's safety than us getting the number. Rightfully so. For the extra point, Kerr. Back, puts his right foot into it, and that is good. 35-0. Dexter with the lead, as after that first drive, they have scored on every drive since then. So far, they have been a buzzsaw versus this depleted Pioneer squad. 11:54, Pioneer looking to get some offense going. Hopefully they can just string a couple first downs. That's all you're looking for at this point, is to get some positive yards. See if you can maybe flip the field, get things going. You just want to try and make a couple things happen here. Well, there's the whistle. Pioneer breaks the huddle. Dexter ready to kick it away is Kruer. As the ball set between the hash marks at the 40-yard line, back deep, Al-Kakani. Back deep to the far side, Akram Farha back deep to the near side. Kruer steps back around the 33-yard line. Kruer raises his left hand, comes forward, puts his right foot into it, end over end, spinning kick. That grabbed and picking it up, Akram Farha. Akram Farha tries to cut to the left-hand side, trying to avoid pressure, and he's snowed under back at the 5-yard line as both Al-Kakani and Akram Farha both went to get the ball. There is a flag right around the 18-yard line. As just a little confusion getting that kick, as it was right between the hash marks, right kind of between where the two returners would be. And then that ball hit the turf, and Akram Farha doing everything he can to try and make it through, but finally that tackle cleaned up by Pitts, coming in and not allowing Akram Farha to get away from that tackle. We'll see the flag as they have that ball. It's a personal foul on Pioneer. So half the distance to the goal, that will be on the 3-yard line. Pioneer 1st and 10 from their own 3-yard line, 11 minutes, 44 seconds left to go. So this does not get any easier for the Pioneer offense, backed up right 3 yards outside of their own goal line. It's Malik Farha alone in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. And trying to get up the middle, Malik Farha back up to just shy of the 10-yard line as he battles hard. They'll mark him at the 10-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7. So good hard running by Malik Farha, able to get past and taken down finally by number 24, Taylor. Davis Taylor for the Dreadnoughts. 2nd and 3 for Pioneer. So we'd love to just have them string a couple first downs together here. Malik Farha alone in shotgun formations. 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Grabs tight end, tight to line of scrimmage on the left-hand side. 4 down linemen for Dexter, linebackers creeping up on the far side. Malik Farha takes it. Malik Farha rolls to his right, pressure coming, and he's taken down right around the 7-8 line. There'll be a loss on the play. There'll be a loss of 3. There'll be 3rd and 6, I believe, if I can do some math properly. I don't bet on it. 10-18 and counting here in the second. So let's say 3rd and 5. 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Malik Farha remains in shotgun formation. Brab stays tight to the line of scrimmage on the left-hand side. Malik Farha rolling to his left. Malik Farha cuts and taken down right at the 3-yard line. Taken back to the original line of scrimmage as Dexter keying in on the run as they all flowed to the right-hand side. And a quartet of tacklers taking Malik Farha down as Frost did everything he could to try and block that, but just overwhelming support by the Dexter defense. Well, if I said Brabs was uncomfortable the last punt, he's probably even more so now as his heels are in the end zone. That punt is down. That'll hit at the 25-yard line, roll to the 30, and that is going to end up out. Takes a good Pioneer roll. They're going to mark that at the 33-yard line, but still Dexter with amazing starting field position on the Pioneer side of midfield, right at the 33-yard line. 35-0, Dexter with the lead. Running clock doesn't happen until the second half. So they're going to mark that back to the 32-yard line. Dexter comes out. Arndt continues. Looks like he's going to be in pistol formation with Johnson back behind him. 2 receivers to the left. That is going to be Jubak as well as Nimi. 2 receivers to the right. Arndt calling for it. Arndt hands off to Johnson. Johnson tried the left-hand side. Has room. Johnson taken out of bounds. They're going to mark him out. That'll be right about. They're going to mark that to the 24-yard line. First and 10. Dexter to the 24-yard line, 9:05 left to go. The officials talking things over. That ball set right at the 34-yard line. 9:05 left to go here in the first half. Holding on Dexter, that'll be a 10-yard penalty. It's going to mark him back to the 40-yard line. So first and 17. Taken by Arndt, handing off. Arndt fakes it, rolling to the right-hand side, throws out to the right-hand side. That's caught, racing ahead down the far side, trying to take him down. Al-Kakani ends up over there, but that is a catch by Nimi. Down on the far side, Burkhart and Al-Kakani combine on the tackle. But it was a good fake as Pioneer has to be really conscious of Johnson, as Johnson is a really good runner. First and goal from the 4-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hand off to Johnson. Johnson up the right-hand side. That is going to be a touchdown. Late flag after the touchdown. Holding on Dexter. So if that is before, I believe that was before the touchdown, that will move them back 10 yards. $8:51 left to go. So make it first and goal from the 15-yard line for the Dreadnoughts. Well, Johnson has been running so well, the defense keys on him, but that opens up the passing game. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, pistol formation. Hand off to Johnson. Johnson trying the right-hand side. Johnson, as Gary almost got him, trying to spin away, now taken down right at the line of scrimmage. as that was a group effort by the defensive line. As you can see coming in, and Crosley in there, Malik Farha in there, Burkhardt, Al-Kakani, all in there on that tackle, as Johnson is a load and hard to bring down. 2nd and 10 from the 15. Pioneer looking for a big stop here. Trying to force Dexter to either try a field goal or go for it on 4th down. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hart has it. Hart looking to the left, throws out to the left, and that's going to be a touchdown as the pass out to Novara. Novara scores the touchdown, slant route right up the middle, and found Novara right there, cutting right in front of the safety. Caught and touchdown for Dexter. That makes it 41-0 with 8:02 left to go here in the second. Kruer steps back. The kick is away, and the kick is good. 42-0. Dexter with the lead. So 8 minutes, 2 seconds left to go. Dexter comes out to kick it away, as Kruer is going to get an awful tired leg as well. Pioneer huddled up. Kruer getting the ball set right between the hash marks at the 40-yard line. 5 players to his left, 5 players to his right. Pioneer heads out onto the field. Al-Kakani and Akram Farha back. Al-Kakani to the far side. Akram Farha to the near side, both back deep. The official standing right by Kruer. He hasn't gotten the ball set yet. Now he hands it over to Kruer. Kruer gets the ball set on the kicking tee. Dexter up 42-0. 8:02 left to go before halftime. Left hand raised. Kruer puts his right foot into it again. Quickly spinning kick down. That grab. Racing ahead with Al-Kakani. Cuts to his left-hand side. Al-Kakani avoids the tackle. Stays on his feet. He's at the 30. Down to the 45. Down to the 50. Al-Kakani pushed out on the near sideline. Great a return by Al-Kakani. Boys gets a push out on the near sideline, but Pioneer with their best starting field position of the game. A beautiful run by Al-Kakani. As that ball came over and Al-Kakani grabbed it. Nice job, Akram Farha getting out, getting a block. Al-Kakani able to slip through a couple tacklers. Get all the way down on Dexter's side of the field. So that's going to be right at the 46-yard line for Pioneer on the near hash. 7:52 left to go here in the second quarter. But a penalty on Pioneer will push that back. So I believe it's a holding, and that would be a spot foul. So that will take Pioneer. Well, that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. So chop block, personal foul on Pioneer. It'll take Pioneer back to, they're going to mark them at the 30-yard line. So a large chunk of Al-Kakani's return wiped back. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Malik Farha has Bonenberger in motion, fakes the handoff. Malik Farha trying to go up the middle, absolutely no room, as that will be a penalty as a hit after the whistle. And White will be called for the penalty as Malik Farha trying to go up the middle, and there was no hole at all whatsoever there. But action after the whistle will give Pioneer a little bit of room there. So it looks like they're going to count that off from the 30. So they'll walk that back to about the 44-yard line. So that's a first down for Pioneer. Malik Farha alone in shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the left, 5 to the right, 5 wideouts. Malik Farha quickly throws it over to Powell, and Powell diving for it, couldn't quite get to it. Incomplete pass. As again, a lot of that is just, there hasn't been a lot of reps between Malik Farha and Bondenberger and the rest of the team, seeing as how they've had to come in for the injury to Kellen Wong. Malik Farha, 2nd and 10. He's in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Malik Farha quickly throws over to Powell. Powell gets a block. Powell out to the 50. Powell down to about the 48-yard line. That will bring up 3rd and 2. So fantastic pass, like to the line of scrimmage, as Powell grabbed it, raced down the near side, and able to pick up 8. As good blocking out front for Powell. 3rd and 2. Pioneer back on Dexter's side of the field on the Dexter 48-yard line. Pioneer huddles up. Akram Farha and Bondenberger split to the left. 3 receivers split to the right. Widest is Powell. Malik Farha in shotgun formation. 4 down linebacker is about 8 yards back. Malik Farha running up the middle. He will get a yard. That will bring up, he'll be down to the 47-yard line. That brings up 4th and 1. And now Coach Griggs has a decision to make. As Pioneer would love to try and continue this offensive drive, so they'll keep the offense on the field. 5 wide to the left, 3 to the right, shotgun formation. Malik Farha, the lone back in the backfield. Linebackers tight to the line of scrimmage, showing blitz from the far side. Malik Farha looks over to the sideline. Safety's back 10 yards. Now Malik Farha looks at his wristband. He has the play. Here's the snap. Malik Farha looks to his left, quickly throws to the left. Akram Farha gets the first down in Morris. He's going down the far side. He's down to the 35 and taken out inside the 35. He'll be down to the 33, 34-yard line. Malik Farha, Akram Farha for the first down. Pioneer, 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. 5:36 left to go here before halftime in the second quarter. It was a good pass to that far side. Excellent catch and getting some room to work. I believe it was Robeson who pushed him out. There is a Pioneer player down on the sideline as the coaching staff over to take a look. As that is Brabs down at the 50-yard line. You don't want to see any of these young gentlemen hurt, but one of your receivers and your starting punter is definitely not a good thing. So we'll step away. We'll hope that Brabs will be all right, as you don't want to see any of these amazing young athletes injured, as he is being looked at by the trainer as they are working on, looks like, his leg. So we hope he'll be all right. Let's play a few messages from the MHSAA as offsetting penalties. So Pioneer will have the first down. We'll step away as they continue to work on Brabs. We will be right back. You're watching Pioneer Varsity Football, brought to you by Arbor Broadcasting.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
As Brab's being helped off to the sideline, we hope that he will be all right. He is putting absolutely no pressure on that. I believe that's that right foot. So we really hope Ocean will be all right, as he'll get attended to on the sideline. So Pioneer has it, 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Offsetting penalties kept that first down for Pioneer. Couple first downs in this drive, looking for more. One receiver to the left, one receiver to the right, back in the backfield. I think it's Bonenberger and Malik Farha back there, as well as one other back in the backfield. Hand off to Malik Farha, trying to far side. Malik Farha has some room as he'll get about 5 yards. They'll mark him out to the 28-yard line, as he finds some room on that weak side to work. As good job finding the edge. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 28-yard line, Powell comes in. Akram Farha wide to the far side. Powell wide to the near side. Burkhart in the backfield, offset for extra protection. It's Bonenberger and Farha back there. Farha back for the pass. Farha over the middle. And not quite able to pull it in was Powell. Going down to the ground to try and get it. Powell couldn't quite come up with it. That will bring up 3rd and 5. As it was a throw over the middle. Finding a spot in that zone as that was between 3 defenders. Good pass. He put it where only his receiver could get it, but couldn't pull that in. 4:52 left to go here in the second quarter. 3rd and 5. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Malik Farha low in shotgun formation, 5 wide. Pressure coming, showing blitz is Dexter. Malik Farha throws it to the near side. Over to Burkhart. Burkhart has the first down. As Burkhart out to the 19-yard line. Pioneer looks like they found a little bit of rhythm, as great pass by Malik Farha. Burkhart able to catch it in between a pair of defenders, taken down by Taylor. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Akram Farha wide to left, Burkhart and Al-Kakani inside of him on the left-hand side. 2 receivers to the right. That's Bonenberger and Powell widest out there. Shotgun formation for Malik Farha. Malik Farha takes it, looks to his left, looks to his right, throws it into the end zone for Powell. Powell reaches up, and the DB back there almost coming down with it. As on the coverage was, that was McDonald on the coverage. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 19-yard line, 42-0. Dexter with the lead, Pioneer trying to get on the board here. And have a nice long drive to take some time off of that clock. 5 wide again, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation for Malik Farha. Linebackers 5 yards back. Malik Farha rolls to his right, throws, and just a little high for Bonenberger. As Bonenberger in coverage back there was Pomo. As the throw, Bonenberger found a spot, but it just a little out of his reach. That brings up 3rd and 10 for Pioneer. 4:08 left to go. Malik Farha on the sideline talking to the coaches, trying to get the play. As it stands now, looks like Akram Farha and Burkhart to the far side. Now Al Kakani goes over to the far side as well. Powell wide to the near side. Burkhart in the slot to the near side. Calling out signals. Malik Farha, high safeties, about 12 yards back. Malik Farha takes it. He runs right up the middle. He'll get a couple yards as he'll get down to the 17-yard line, gain of 2. That'll be 4th and 8. Pioneer will leave the offense on the field. For this 4th down. Well, this has been by far the best Pioneer offensive drive of the game, putting together several first downs, eating up a lot of clock. Even if they can't convert on this 4th down, it has been at least giving Pioneer good field position. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Malik Farha in shotgun formation. Burkhart in motion from the left to the right. Malik Farha back to pass. Pressure coming. Malik Farha trying to get to Burkhart. That just past his outstretched arms. Incomplete. That will turn the ball over as that will be 1st and 10 Dexter at the 18 as Pioneer turns it over on downs. As Malik Farha was being tackled at the time in coverage was Goodrich. And just out of Burkhart's reach. Oh, best drive of the day by Pioneer, but it results in no points. As Dexter will take over, 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Pioneers defense looking for a big stop here. They got the first stop in the first drive of the game, and they have not been able to get a stop since then. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Shotgun formation. Alone in the backfield is Arndt. Flush to his left-hand side. Pressure coming. Arndt gets past the line of scrimmage. He'll get out right around the 24-yard line. As he was being pursued by 78, who I don't have on my roster. I'll have to see. It looks like they've updated a couple numbers on me. 5 wide again, 4th and 2. Arndt back. Arndt rolls to the left-hand side. He has room. 1st down, out to the 40, out to the 45, before he's forced out by Houston McCoy. 1st down for Dexter with 3 minutes. As Arndt able to sit back there, hitched, and then just came down the near side, finding some room. Again, 5 wide. As Arndt rolling to the right. Arndt, it's past the line of scrimmage. He'll run out. They'll mark him right about the 45-yard line. That'll be a no gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. As he was looking for some room on the far side, and a good job by the Pioneer defense to not let him get anything. And they'll say he got about a yard. 2nd and 9. Now there's a back in the backfield. Johnson returns to the backfield. 3 receivers to the left. Johnson takes the handoff. No, fake the handoff. Throw out. That's caught right around the 45-yard line. Malik Farha with the tackle, pass complete to Reichener. Gabe Reichener gets that 1st down. 2:44 and counting. Dexter 1st and 10 from the Pioneer 43-yard line. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Arndt takes it, hands off to Johnson. Johnson trying the right-hand side. Johnson has some room, gets the 1st down and more as Akram Farha takes him down just past the sticks on the far side. As good open field tackle to not let him break free. As he had found some room, but Akram Farha able to really square up and take him down. That is 1st down and 10 from the 31-yard line. Clock continues to roll. 2:19 and counting. 42-0 Dexter with the lead. As Arndt takes it, throws to the near side, and that is incomplete Just off the fingertips of Reichener. Will bring up 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line. Good coverage out there. Malik Farha and McCoy back over there providing coverage. Clock is stopped at 2:09. Dexter looking to add to their 42-0 lead. Pioneer looking for a big stop, trying to get it to halftime without any more damage done. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation. Ert takes it. Throws over to Johnson, who gets it at the line of scrimmage. Johnson has the first down and more, down to the 20 as he went down to the far side, still running, and in for the touchdown as Johnson able to tiptoe down the far sideline and find his way in as it looked like he was going to be stopped, but able to get past Bowling, who had him wrapped up, but Johnson able to rip through that tackle. It looked like a good tackle, but Johnson able to pull through that, showing his power. That makes it 48-0 with the extra point pending. Johnson is running with power and speed today. Brewer. Back to kick. Snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 49-0. It will be a running clock in the second half. I believe that's a 35-point differential that takes it to the running clock in the second half. If Pioneer gets it under 35 points, which we would love to see, it would go back to regular timing. But with this Dexter offense running on every single cylinder it has, plus a couple, it has been a tough road to hoe for Pioneer trying to get this Dexter team stopped as they've shown proficiency in the passing game. Johnson has run hard, tough, and fast, and they've really mixed it up well, keeping going from 5 wide. That was a screen pass. Johnson picking it up right at the line of scrimmage and running it back. So they've really kept Pioneer so they can't focus on any one given thing. And when things are working, boy, are they working. Back deep for Pioneer. Akram Farha to the near side. Al-Kakani to the far side. Al-Kakani had a great run back last kickoff and was taken back due to a personal foul. Blindside block. Brewer kicks it away with the right foot. End over end kick. That grab by Al-Kakani. Al-Kakani going up the hash marks to the far side. Cuts to the near side. Right between, right up the middle as he is snowed under. Taken down first there. I believe that was Pomo. First to get there. So Pioneer has the ball, 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. As you see, Al-Kakani made the first player miss, but then a wave of Dexter tacklers ended up tackling him down. 1 minute, 50 seconds left to go. Well, Pioneer would love to get a score here, but more importantly, they would love to keep possession until the clock runs out, get to halftime, make some adjustments, try and figure out this Dexter defense and offense that have really been finding their groove. But Pioneer will continue to battle. You know these players will continue to play hard. 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Malik Farha alone in shotgun formation. Now Al-Kakani in motion, takes the handoff. Al-Kakani on the near side, avoiding some tackles, gets passed out to the 29-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6. They'll bring up 2nd and 4 for Pioneer with 1 minute 35 seconds left to go. Good elusive running by Al-Kakani, avoiding a couple big tackles. They're making some jump cuts. Finding some room. Clock continues to roll. 1 minute 23 seconds left to go. And Pioneer not in a hurry. They do not want to give Dexter the ball back. 3 wide to the left. 2 wide to the right. Malik Farhat takes the snap, quickly throws to Powell at the line of scrimmage. Powell and coming in as they tried to get a block in there on Taylor, and Taylor able to shed the block and make the tackle. Right at the 29-yard line, so no gain. That'll leave it 3rd and 4. 1 minute, 6 seconds left to go. Pioneer would really love to convert here. Clock stopped. Akram Farha looks like he's going to be wide to the left. Burkhart just inside of him, and Al Kakani inside of him. Wide to the right, Powell, and then Bonenberger. Malik Farha takes it from shotgun formation, runs up the middle, trying to find room, battling, but no room there. Gets to 30, gets a yard. That will bring up 4th and 3 with 53 seconds left to go. And with Brabs on the sideline, I don't know if anyone else has punted at all for this team. Malik Farhad remains out there. They're going to let this clock run as much as possible, as it's running down 23 seconds, 22, as Pioneer will try and get as much time off this clock as humanly possible. So 4th and 3. We don't have a play clock here, so I'm not exactly sure how much time was there, but looks like they're going to let him take it to halftime. So that'll be halftime. We'll have the Pioneer Marching Band halftime score 49-0. We'll also have this week in high school sports by the MHSAA after the Pioneer Marching Band and the SEC scoreboard report. Dexter has the big lead, 49-0 here at halftime. There'll be a running clock in the second half as Pioneer will look to make a big comeback, and Brabs on the sideline. He is in crutches. His left ankle has ice on it, and we are really hoping that we don't want to see any of these athletes injured, but Brabs definitely important to this team, and Pioneer was banged up beforehand, and it's not any better right now. Here is the Pioneer Marching Band.
don't like Anna. For real. Yeah, look at our back. Look at them. What are they doing? I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, he's blind. He's like blind in his right eye right now. Left eye is all about. I'm about to be freezing cold. Oh my God, Cottage your pizza. Boom. Right there. For real.
is an excellent job by the Pioneer Marching Band. Let's quickly get to, they have 3 minutes to warm up, so let's quickly get to This Week in High School Sports.
How the MHSAA educates both new and existing athletic directors, and how to watch MHSAA finals from 10, 20, even 70 years ago today. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. The start of a new school year is an extremely busy one for athletic directors, especially first-time ADs. Starting in mid-August, the MHSAA offers an in-person new AD orientation that every first-time AD attends. There is also an update meeting for all athletic directors and school administrators that starts this week. The update meeting is held in 7 different locations throughout the state. The first is in Kalamazoo, and the final one in Marquette in mid-October. This is the 46th year of the update meeting, and it's a great opportunity for school leaders to hear from the MHSAA's executive director, Mark Ewell, on the direction of the association. The meeting also provides an opportunity for administrators to ask questions and discuss any recent changes to the MHSAA's rules and regulations. One other way that new ADs are supported, and this is a brand new program, is the AD Connect program. 8 recently retired athletic directors are serving as mentors to first-time ADs, helping them understand the ins and outs of being an AD and being there to assist them with any questions they have. The AD Connect program is led by Assistant Director Brad Bush and the Executive Director of the MIAAA, Karen Lenar. It's time for Game Balls, where we highlight a trio of standout performances from this past week. First, Liam Smith of Muskegon Reese Puffer. He became the school's all-time leading soccer scorer by netting 4 times in a shutout win over Muskegon. Smith now has 77 career goals and counting for Reese Puffer. Lansing Sexton quarterback Joseph Pizzo, he threw for 3 touchdowns and ran for another in a 48-12 win over Olivet. The win moves Sexton to 3-0 for the first time since 2017. And the Midland Dow swimmer Emmy Sauer, she helped lead Dow to wins over Flint Powers and Saginaw Heritage, turning in the fastest times in the 100 butterfly and backstroke and being on 2 winning relay teams.
For high school seniors, the matchup of the year isn't on the field. It's actually online. That's right. When you fill out the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, you could also be eligible for thousands of dollars in additional money from the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Yep, nearly 80% of students who fill out the FAFSA may be eligible. Now that's a matchup we can all root for. Get started today at michigan.gov/achievement. The Michigan Achievement Scholarship. It's a game changer.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
In basketball, when a player is inbounding the ball, his or her feet have to be behind the line when passing the ball. Their feet cannot be touching the line. But in soccer, a player just has to be on the line to complete a throw-in, even if their heels are both barely touching the line and the majority of their body is in the field of play. It is considered a legal soccer throw-in if any part of both feet are either touching the line or are behind the line, including if the player does a somersault or a front flip style throw-in. As long as they flip and land with both feet on or behind the line and throw the ball, it is a legal throw-in.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, please go to the MHSAA website now to register. Did you know? Hundreds of past MHSAA finals are available to watch on our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/user/MHSAA Sports or click the YouTube icon on the front page of MHSAA.com. And then in no time, you can be rewatching the 2012 Division III Boys Soccer Final or the 1993 Class C Volleyball Final. And of course, we have a ton of football and basketball games archived, including the 1977 Class A Boys Basketball Final won by Lansing Everett and Irvin Johnson, back when he was first getting known as Magic. There's even footage from the 1949 Class B Basketball Final between Coldwater and River Rouge that you can watch. That was a game played nearly 75 years ago. If there's a game you want to watch again or watch for the first time, find it on our YouTube channel. And if a game you're looking for isn't there, keep checking back. We add new games each week. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we'll see you next week.
As that was This Week in High School Sports by the MHSAA. Let's pull up the next 5 games really quickly as everyone getting set. The next 5 games for Pioneer. Next week they will be home at hosting Bedford here at Hollway Field, 7 p.m. on September 22nd. They go to Monroe. That's a 7 p.m. game on September 29th. They're back home for homecoming versus Skyline on October 6th. They're away at Huron on October 13th and back October 20th. That's the end of the season versus Pinckney. So you have 3 more home games to check. As now we're getting set for the opening kickoff as Dexter ready, getting set to boot it away. Pioneer will have the ball first in this second half. Running clock situation. So the clock will only stop on scores timeouts at the end of the quarter. Here comes the kick as Kruger sends it back deep. Akram Farha grabs it at the 5. He's out to the 10, out to the 15, out to the 20. Akram Farha finds a seam, and he is taken down heavily as a big hit. That by Pomo takes him down as it was a really good run by Akram Farha. But Pomo came crashing in from the middle as Akram Farha found a seam, and then, that could not have felt good. Ball set at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10 for Pioneer. Thankfully, Akram Farha popped up. We just really don't need any more of these young athletes injured. Powell wide to the left. Burkhart and Al-Kakani inside of him. Wide to the right is Akram Farha. Malik Farha in shotgun formation. McCoy to his left hip. As rolling to the left, Malik Farha now trying to avoid pressure, trying to get the edge. He gets past the line of scrimmage. He'll get right out. As they're going to mark him, he got right back to the line of scrimmage. As he found a little bit of room trying to get out to that edge and just about 6 inches past. Powell wide to the left, 2 receivers wide to the right. Shotgun formation for Malik Farha. McCoy to his right. Hand off to McCoy, trying the middle, and he gets 2 yards. He'll slam through to the 32-yard line. A number of players right there, including Sabi. That'll bring up 3rd, and they have a 3rd and should be 3rd and 8 now. Third and 8, Pioneer. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Now Al-Kakani back to the left. Malik Farha trying to get away as the defensive line in the backfield, not giving Malik Farha any sort of room to work. As he was trying to come up the middle and taken down out there. I believe that was McDonald. 4th and 8. Craig back to punt for his first punt of this season. Right around the 43-yard line. The returner, that comes up, bounces. They'll let it bounce, and that'll be to the 48-yard line. Pioneer will grab it as that was Novara back to try and get that. As he let that bounce, lots of traffic right there. 1st and 10, clock continuing to roll, 9:08 left to go here. In the 3rd quarter, 49-0, Dexter with the lead. Art back in pistol formation. Two receivers left, one to the right. Handoff, trying the right-hand side. And get past. Akram Farha takes him down. He'll be right about the 34-yard line. As on the run, that was Voto. Voto, the ball carrier, and that brings up first and 10 from the 34-yard line. Shotgun formation, Voto. Takes the handoff, cutting to the near side, has room, trying to get past as he spills past the 25-yard line down to about the 24-yard line. That will be another first down. First and 10 from the 24-yard line for Dexter. 7:50 and rolling. One receiver to the left, two to the right, shotgun formation. Art hands it off again to Voto. He's taken down that time, knifing through. Excellent work back there by Champagne, who came diving through to make that tackle. Champagne just knifed through. Got past Yankovic on the block. Second and 10 for Dexter. Handoff again, Voto up the middle and grabbed. Taken down right there by Bradley. Good open field tackle, two solid tackles. That brings up 3rd and 9. Good tackle. Well, they'll say no gain, 3rd and 10. Clock counting. 6:45 and counting, 49-0. Dexter with the lead. Shotgun formation, handoff again, trying to get up the middle. Voto. It's down about to the 17-yard line. And it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th and about 1. So Voto again taking on 4th down, and he gets just beyond the first down. That will be 1st and 10, gain of 2 on the 4th and 1. Dexter moves the chains. One receiver to the left, two to the right. Shotgun formation. Hurt has it, Voto to his right, hand off, up the middle, Voto cutting, and he is taken down just right about 6 inches shy of the first down. Or are they going to give it to him? Nope, they're just about a foot shy. They'll bring up 2nd and 1. Hand off again, faking the handoff. Hurt rolling to his left-hand side. Hurt trying to get to the end zone, taken down right at the 1-yard line. Excuse me, that was 1st and goal, so they did say it first down. So now everything is dropped. So that's going to be 1st and goal. Dexter gets the first down. 1st and goal from the 1. Again, receiver to the left, two receivers to the right. Pistol formation, and there is a flag in the backfield. That looks like that's going to be a false start. That'll back them up 5. That'll be 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Clock continues to roll. 4:46. As soon as they blow it, now it continues to roll. 4:44 and counting. 49-0. Dexter with the lead. So they replay the first down. 1st and goal from the 6. Shotgun formation now for Ert. Voto to his right, hand off to Voto. Trying to get up the middle, taken down. Akravara, I think, was the first to grab him by the feet down to the 2-yard line. So gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down. Clock runs down towards the 4-minute mark. Timeout by Pioneer. So clock will stop. We'll let's see if we can do the SEC scoreboard report that I had planned for halftime. Here we go. Oh, it's time for our halftime SEC scoreboard report. Last week, it was Skyline hosting Huron. Huron won that game 58-7. It was Dexter hosting Bedford. Dexter won that one 44-0. Monroe hosted Lincoln. Monroe won that one last week 9-0. We know about Saline beating Pioneer 56-0. It was Pinckney hosting Chelsea. Chelsea won that one 35-0. Ypsilanti hosted Adrian. Adrian with an 8-point win 38-30. And in overtime, it was Jackson with a single-point win over Tecumseh 50-49. Other games going on beside this game today. Lincoln is hosting Huron. Saline is at Bedford. Monroe is hosting Skyline. Pinckney is at Jackson. Chelsea is at Ypsilanti. And Adrian is hosting Tecumseh. So that is your SEC scoreboard report. As second and goal from the 3, pistol formation for Ernst. 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right. They've handed it off, and they'll do it again. Voto trying to spin around as he's taken down right at the goal line. I believe a flag on the field. So we'll see what that's about. False start, as that will back Dexter up 5 more yards. They'll replay the down. It's a good defensive stop by Pioneer trying to clog up the middle. So that makes it second and goal from the 8-yard line. Voto in pistol formation deep. Hands it off to Voto. Voto trying the right-hand side. Voto cuts inside and gets the touchdown. Touchdown, Dexter. Voto looked like he was going out to the far side, then cut in the middle. And Dexter with the score. As you can see, makes his way to the right-hand side, then quickly cuts back to the middle. Valiant attempt by Wilson to try and get him, but could not haul him in, and that will be 55-0, extra point pending. Snap is down, kick is up. And Kruger stays perfect on the extra points, as it is now 56-0. Same score as last week's game versus Saline. So clock stops until they can get a kickoff set. Then it will continue to roll. Kerr gets the ball set between the hash marks right at the 40-yard line. Back, five linemen to his left, 5 to the right. Back deep. Al-Kakani back deep to the far side. Akram Farha back deep to the near side. 3:31 left. Here comes left hand raised. Kerr kicks it deep as that's grabbed by Akram Farha. Out to the 20, coming up the near sideline, and he's tackled down. As great tackle back there by Woodruff. And there is a flag thrown as a little extracurricular after the play. So we'll see exactly who this is called on. Little pushing and shoving down on that near side. Clock rolling now, 3:06 and counting. So it's a personal foul on Pioneer. We'll take him from the 20-yard line, or the 20-yard line, back him up. It's half the distance. We'll put him at the 10-yard line. This Pioneers offense starts deep in their own territory again. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here in the third. Pioneer looking to just put together a long drive, make a few good things happen, try and get some momentum that they can carry over into next week. Alec Farha, shotgun formation. McCoy to his left. Two receivers left, one to the right. Corners playing about 7 yards off or so from the wide receivers. Here is the snap handoff. McCoy trying the left-hand side as he's hemmed in and taken down. They'll move him back to the 6-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 for Pioneer. Well, the Dexter defense is definitely keying in on the run, trying to make sure they force Pioneer in passing situations. They've been trying to quickly grab and cover all the players out of the backfield and force Pioneer with a backup quarterback, exceedingly athletic, but backup quarterback nonetheless, to try and put the ball in the air. Handoff up the middle. We'll get back to, I'll say, looks like they lost a yard. They'll be back to the 5-yard line. That will bring up 3rd and 15 for Pioneer. So 3rd and 15 for Pioneer. 52 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Third quarter. Underneath the lights. Again, a week and a day. Pioneer will welcome in Bedford. Bedford is a team that Dexter beat last week. I believe that was 44-0. Pioneer will hopefully get a chance to get hopefully a little healthier. Malik Farha takes it quickly, throws over. Akram Farha has it at the line of scrimmage. He cuts towards the middle and taken down as he was coming over the middle. Yet another big hit out there by Pomo, as he was cutting towards the middle, and Pomo just found him and put a big hit on. It's going to bring up 4th down, but first it will be the end of the quarter. So running clock takes us to the end of the quarter. And it is Dexter 56, Pioneer nothing. Let's play a couple messages from the MHSAA and we will be back.
Nearly 2,000 of the state's top student athletes will be recognized for excelling academically and in school activities through the MHSAA's Scholar Athlete Award, underwritten by Farm Bureau Insurance. The applicants will be in the running for a total of 32 $1,000 college scholarships. Application materials are available exclusively online through the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
We are now in the fourth quarter. Dexter up 56-0. Pioneer has it 4th and 9 from the 10-yard line. Malik Farha back in. Craig back deep to punt. Novara standing at the Pioneer 38-yard line. Craig gets it. Craig puts his right foot into it, spinning end over end kick. Drives Novara back. That takes a beautiful Pioneer roll onto the Dexter side of the field, and Dexter will start 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. There was a flag on the play. As that's around the 40-yard line by the Pioneer side of the field. So a lot of the time right around there is typically a holding on the return team, but we'll see. It is not always the case, but right around there. Keep an eye on the official. Here comes the call. Personal foul. That's going to be on Pioneer. So that will take a good kick and go 15 yards the wrong way. Clock is counting down, 10:50 and rolling, 56-0. Dexter with the lead. They take over right after they count off this personal foul. So there's the 5, there's 10, and they'll get 5 more. They'll take it right onto the Pioneer side of the field. Dexter has it, 1st and 10 from the Pioneer 43-yard line. Art remains the quarterback. Handoff, trying to go right up the middle. As handoff is going to be to Sislo. He'll get to the 39-yard line for Pioneer. Clock goes underneath the 10-minute mark. That brings up 2nd and 6 from the 41-yard line. Three receivers to the left, one to the right. Sislo the back in the backfield. In shotgun formation. Sislo to his right hip. Takes it, fakes the handoff to Sislo. Going up the middle as he's taken down by Scott, but he will get the first down to the 25-yard line as Pioneer was looking to take the running back, Sislo. It was a good fake, and goes right up the middle and gets the first down. 1st and 10 from the Pioneer 35-yard line. 9 minutes, 11 seconds left to go here in the 4th. 56-0. Dexter with the lead. Ball between the hash marks. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation. Sislo on Ernst's left hip. Pioneer showing blitz. Handoff. Sislo right up the middle. He'll get down to the 20. He's thrown down right about the 18-yard line. As tackled by number 78. Again, I don't have him on my roster for Pioneer. 8 minutes, 25 seconds and counting here in the 4th. 1st and 10 for Dexter at the Pioneer 24-yard line. 1 receiver to the left, 3 to the right. And the handoff is bobbled down. Racing in, Pioneer diving in. That's going to be a fumble, and Pioneer will take over. Number 81, who again I don't have on my roster for Pioneer. Make sure I don't have it on that one either. Number 81 for Pioneers gets the turnover as it was a snap and just fumbled, and a good job diving on it, number 81. 7 minutes, 40 seconds and counting here in the 4th quarter. Pioneer 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Pioneer would love a very long drive here that they could just put some points on the board, take a lot of clock off the board, come out of here as healthy as possible, and get ready to face a Bedford team next week. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Offset back in the backfield, shotgun formation. Alec Farha has it. He hands off to McCoy. McCoy trying to battle, gets right back to the line of scrimmage. No more. As tackled down there by Thompson. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 31-yard line. 6 minutes and 48 seconds and counting. Pioneer obviously in no hurry. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. McCoy to Malik Farha's right. Malik Farha, quick throw to the line of scrimmage to Burkhardt. Burkhardt gets past the 30 as he bumbled it, then grabbed it. He'll get out to the 34-yard line. Gain of 3. That will bring up 3rd and 7 for Pioneer. Tackle by Saylor. 6 minutes and counting. Pioneer with 3rd and 7, 56-0. Dexter with the lead. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. McCoy on Malik Farha's right hip. Malik Farha's shotgun formation. Al Kakani just in front of them, providing extra blocking in the backfield. Now Al Kakani slides over to the right-hand side, handoff to McCoy. McCoy bowling forward. He'll have the first down. Out to the 42-yard line. First down for McCoy. Pioneer with the first down as McCoy took it, slipped through the middle as a host of tacklers ending up on top of him at the middle was Gilbert. Clock at 5:05 and counting. 5 wide to the left, 3 to the right. Malik Farha. Shotgun formation, takes it, rolls to his right. Malik Farha now running. He goes up the middle, past the 50, cuts to the near side, down to the 40. He has a blocker in Powell, down to the 20, the 15, and he's run out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Malik Farha continues to show his athleticism. They'll mark him right at the 15-yard line. As it was a good run, as you see Malik Farha cuts to the right and gets room, and once he gets past the line of scrimmage, he moves over to the near side, and Powell trying to do his best blocking, but Malik Farha outran Powell. 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right. McCoy, Malik Farha's left hip, back in shotgun formation. Safeties. Sitting at the 5-yard line. Handoff to McCoy. McCoy trying to edge through. He'll get down. He'll pick up 2 yards to the 13-yard line. We hit the 4-minute mark here in the 4th quarter as the running clock continues to go down. Second down and 8 for Pioneer. Malik Farha gets the play from the sideline. McCoy remains the back in the backfield. He looks like he's going to be on Farha's right-hand side. Powell, the lone wide receiver to the left, 3 wide receivers to the right. Al Kakani, the widest among them. Malik Farha calls for the snap. He's back, looking to his left, throws out to his left, and that players in front tipped away from Powell. I believe getting a hand on that was Sislo. As Farha back, and he throws, and just 3 receivers in front, and just a tough pass to try and drop behind those linebackers. Excuse me, so 3 linebackers back there. 3rd and 8, clock under 3 minutes to go. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. McCoy, the back in the backfield, shotgun formation. Malik Farha hands off to McCoy. McCoy trying the far side. He is wrangled down, grabbed, and Cooper Thompson wraps him up and doesn't let him get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 1, or a loss of 3 actually, back to the original line of scrimmage. 4th and 10, for Pioneer. 2 minutes, 23 seconds left to go. Pioneer obviously keeping the offense on the field. McCoy comes over to the sideline to get last-minute instructions from the coaching staff. McCoy gives the offense the call. 4th and 10, Pioneer trying to get on the board. We're under 2 minutes to go here in the 4th, 56-0. Dexter with the lead. 2 wide to the left, 3 wide to the right. Malik Farha alone in shotgun formation. Throws quickly to the right-hand side. That's caught by Al-Kakani. Al-Kakani trying to break out to the far side, trying to get to the first down. He'll get down to about the 8-yard line before he is wrestled down by a quartet of Dexter defenders. So that is going to be a turnover on downs, but it does leave Dexter the ball very deep in their own territory. 1 minute, 22 seconds left to go on the running clock. Again, next Friday, next Friday, Pioneer will host Bedford. Please come on out. We'd love to see you here. If you wanted to see a different broadcast of this game, CTN should have it tomorrow. So I believe they had CTN over across the way. They typically have that on the YouTube channel tomorrow. Although most Pioneer fans will probably forego rewatching this one, but all you Dexter fans probably want to revel in this one a little bit. Dexter is going to move to 2-2. Pioneer 1-3 on the season as the clock down to 45 seconds. Dexter in absolutely no hurry. We'd love to see everyone down here next Friday for the game versus Bedford. It's going to be on the 22nd. As victory formation, that is a kneel down. As Ert with the kneel down, that will do it as we count down to double zeros. I want to thank my camera people, James Wiseman and Megan Wiseman, our director, Mike Butler. My name is Mark Wiseman. We really appreciate your support of these amazing athletes wherever you are at. When you can't make the game, we are very, very grateful for you watching here on Arbor Broadcasting. We will be back next week. I believe there's a soccer game we're going to get to early next week. We'll put out the schedule. We want to thank you. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Pioneer will return to take on Bedford next week. Thank you and good night.